Our
March.
March 22nd, 2022 Code Enforcement Board hearing. If there's anyone who wishes to speak at today's proceedings, please stand and raise your right hand.
Morning.
You must be sworn in to speak at today's proceedings. Do you solemnly swear and affirm to tell the truth at today's proceedings? Thank you. You may be seated, and thanks for your patience.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This board is a volunteer board. All the members up here, no one's getting paid. If you want to volunteer, you need to contact the city and see about getting on a board yourself. Let me introduce you to the board. My far right is Justin Beecham, and my immediate right is Michael Madvis. My far left is William Marks. My immediate left is Chris Everett. We have Terry Nolan down here in front, and our board attorney, I'm not sure,
Robin Hazel filling in today.
filling in for our regular board attorney, Kimberly Curry Smith. My name is Mark Booth, so let's call the first case.
Thank you. Our first case is on page 3. I'm sorry. It's on page 7. Inspector Jose Salagusti, property address 3030 Holiday Drive, owner Harbor Beach Property LLC, in care of the Mac Company. Case number CE-200-11726. This case was first heard on 1/25/22. To comply by 3/22/22, one section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 2/28/22. Posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Good morning, Board. Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not complying. The city is recommending 98 days extension since the permit required to be submitted in the state and the county. I will let the respondent to speak.
State your name and your relation to the property.
Good morning. My name is Stephanie Toothaker. I represent Boucher Brothers and the property. This is at the Marriott Harbor Beach. Boucher Brothers are the consultant that runs the beach concessions, not only for the city of Fort Lauderdale, but also at the Marriott Harbor Beach. I want to thank the city for working with us. This is a little bit of a confusing issue. This is a Seminole Tribe tiki hut, and under state law, Seminole Tribe tiki huts do not require building permits the way that other structures do. They're protected by state law. And the tiki hut was constructed. It does still require a zoning certificate and a permit from the state because it's on the sand. And so the entity, the Seminole Tribe that built it, did not believe that they needed the permits. They in fact do need some permits, just not the same permits as something that is normally built. So we've hired an environmental engineer that is in the process of obtaining those permits from the state.
Do you think 98 days is enough time?
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to, I move that we find that violations are applied, no, wait. Fine for the city. For 98-day extension.
I got a motion by Terry for a 98-day extension. Do I have a second?
Second.
I got a second by Chris. All in favor say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Okay, 98
Thank you very
days.
much.
Thank you.
Next case.
Our next case is a hearing to impose fines on page 9. Property address 2841 Northeast 55th Street. Owner Juan Luis Matos. Inspector Alejandro Del Rio. Case number CE-2105-0720. This case was first heard on 9/28/21. To comply by 11/23/21, one section at $25 per day. Order recorded, complied. City is requesting to have fines reduced to administrative costs of $559.
Good morning, Building Inspector Del Rio for the city. Updating case as read. I'm gonna let the respondent speak.
Okay. What's your name and relation to the property?
Juan Matos, I'm the owner.
Okay. Do you have any problem with the reduction of fine to $559?
Oh, yes, I want to make my case here.
Go ahead.
Yes, 2021 was a very tough year for me. I was divorced after 25 years. I left my home in Miami to my family, and I came to Fort Lauderdale to make a new life. And during this construction time, I was living in Airbnbs, hotels, motels, friends, you name it. And that's the main reason I didn't receive many of the letters the city sent me about the non-compliance process. I had a person in my crew responsible for this. This person obviously took advantage of my situation. He lied to me many times. He didn't do his job. It wasn't until I actually moved in the property. I received the last letter. I contacted immediately Alejandro Del Rio. He helped me through the process of the permits, and these issues were resolved. But it was late. I was out of compliance already. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm asking this board to have some lenience on me. I'm pretty much broke and trying to get back my fees, and this is my situation.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
What's the request?
Request is to reduce the fines to $559 because he's in compliance.
I'll make a motion to reduce the fines to $555, you said?
59.
59. Second.
Okay, I got a motion by Michael, a second by Terry, to reduce the fine to $559. This gentleman claims that he's broke. Do you guys want to have any discussion on that, or do you want to just vote?
I would remove the fine.
William?
Mark, I'd remove the fine as well.
Okay, well then let's vote on the motion that's pending.
Do I amend that in a motion or to make my own?
No. You didn't make the motion. Michael made
Do I
You want to eliminate the fines altogether?
Michael made the motion and Terry seconded it, right?
Yeah.
So we got to vote on that motion. So all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All oppose? I oppose. Okay, so I'll entertain a second motion.
I make a motion that we abate the fine and as well as the expenses.
Okay. And I got a motion by William, a second by Terry. Anyone want to discuss that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All oppose? I oppose. I don't think well, I lost, so whatever. But you no fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next case is on page 6. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 120 Northwest 16th Street. Owner, Northwest 16th Land Trust, number 120 Trust, Florida Trust Services, LLC trustee. Case number BE 211-00149. This case was first heard on 12522 to comply by 22222. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 3/2/22. Posted at City Hall 3/8/22. One extension noted.
Is that the top of page 6? Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not complying. City, I will let the respondent to speak.
Go ahead, sir. What's your name and your relation to the property?
My name is Jose Jerez. I'm the owner of the property.
Okay.
What's going on? We've been to the city several times. They've been helping us from plumbing to electric, and we're putting everything together. We made some progress, and we should be able to finalize that within the next couple of weeks.
Think you can get it done in 35 days?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 35 days. Do I have a motion?
I have a motion for 35-day extension.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, second by William. All in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. 35 days, get it done.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next case.
Our next case is on page 5. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 367 West Dayton Circle. Owner, Mibberline V. Pierre, case number BE 200500004. This case was first heard on 3/23/21 to comply by 5/25/21. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 2/25/22. Posted at City Hall 3/8/22. There are 3 extensions noted.
Tasha, can you give me the case number again, please?
BE 200500004.
Okay.
Three six seven West Dayton Circle.
Give me 1 second, please. Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not complying. No permit issue for window and doors, and an addition. I will let the respondent to speak.
Go ahead, ma'am. Say your name and your relation to the property.
Good morning, my name is Maybelline Pierre. I'm the owner of the.
I cannot hear you, ma'am.
I'm the owner of the property.
Okay. What's going on?
I was working on the property, but the problem I have right now is the addition from the back. So when I put it in the city, they say they have some correction they need to do to get done. So the architect have it. He didn't even put it yet.
So what do you want?
I need like, if you could give me like 2 months, 60
Want
days.
2 months?
Yeah, 60 days.
You think you can get it done in 2 months?
I have a question. What are you doing?
For the back,
No, I mean, what are you doing to get this done?
the architect need to make the correction to bring it back, to bring it back to the city.
Working with to get the correction done?
To add something like on the property.
No, but who are you working with to get this done? Are you doing it yourself?
No, I have the architect and the engineer. Yeah. They just lie to me all the time. When they say they do something, they don't do it, and so,
Have they applied for a permit?
yes, sir.
Is there a permit in place?
I don't see any permit for windows and doors and the addition.
You're talking about for the front garage?
Yes,
Sorry?
no.
For the front?
Not for the fence, it's windows and doors is pending. And the addition on the back of the property.
On the back of the property?
Yeah.
Yes, they didn't even get done.
Ma'am,
Have you
this
been
was
in
put
touch
a
with the
year ago. A year, you've had a year.
I know, but that's not my fault. The problem is the architect.
You gotta do something.
That's your house.
Yeah. I'm trying to move in, so please give me some time.
All right, I'll entertain a motion. Hearing none, we'll set it for a massing. Set it for a massing. All right. You gotta be back, and you're gonna be back here in 30 days, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Get something done. Give us something to talk
All right.
about.
Thank you.
Rest of the permit.
Next case.
Our next case is on page 4 at the top. Property address 1016 East Las Olas Boulevard. Owner Las Olas Boulevard Limited in care of Amera Properties, Inc. Case number BE 2108-0079. Inspector Alejandro Del Rio. This case was first heard on 1/25/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied. 2 extensions noted. No, I'm sorry. No, there are no extensions noted.
Building Inspector Alejandro Del Rio for the city, presenting case as read. Property owner already applied for a couple permits. I'm gonna let the respondent speak.
Go ahead, sir. What's your name?
My name's Jarek. I'm the tenant.
And what is your relation to the property?
I was the tenant here.
Oh, tenant, okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so we
What do you have
applied
to
for the permits and we're just awaiting inspection.
How much time do you think you need?
Not sure how that works on that end, as far as when they'll come out and inspect.
I'm gonna recommend 63 days.
63 days. Think that's enough time?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion.
I got a motion by Chris, I got a second by William. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. 63 days, let's do it. Next case.
Our next case is on page 5. Inspector Jose Saragusti. Property address 1448 Northwest Sixth Street. Owner Marglip Investments LLC. Case number BE 21020069. This case was first heard 12522 to comply by 32222. One section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 3/2/22. Posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Good morning.
Morning.
Miguel Pilgrim, property owner.
Nice to meet you, sir. We're waiting on the inspector here. It's okay, take your time.
Good morning, Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not compliant. No permit issue for demolition. I would like to let the respondent speak.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so much. Let's get some context on this. Originally, that project was going to be a live music venue and restaurant. COVID changed all that. So I decided to go in and keep the building. Then they came and said, you have to tear it down. I said, if it's unsafe, I'll definitely do that. But this is a very historic area, Sistrunk is. I don't just want to tear down the building when people are calling me overseas asking me to keep the building. I said, let me work with structural, and if it's demo, I'll demo it. But please allow me the chance to try to save the building, because there's so many historic structures on Sistrunk.
Okay.
So I just got back in from Africa, and they told me that I have a hearing, so that's why I'm here.
All right, so what do you plan on doing?
I have a question. If the building is unsafe, or you're trying to make this to the next step of keeping it, how is it enclosed, and can anybody get in and get hurt?
There is no occupants. It's a concrete building. It's been that in the same status for several years. And I'm thinking, how can it automatically be unsafe? And nothing's changed with the building. So that's why I'm confused.
Sorry, the roof is unsafe.
The roof has been that way since for a very long time. That's why we were getting ready to do
It's
something.
unsafe.
So, yep. So, good morning, Board. Ronald Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. We've already heard and made the board's already heard and made a finding on this case that it's unsafe. There were pictures shown to the board at the prior hearing that the roof has caved in on one side and is open and exposed. And to answer the owner's question, yes, properties become unsafe when they're neglected for years and end up in the same status with no work being done, no maintenance being done. So we're here.
Is the only way to come into compliance is to tear down the building?
I'm sorry?
The only way to come into compliance is to tear down the building. Is that the only manner of?
To repair the roof. It's in very wrong condition.
Okay.
Or they can repair the roof and maintain the
We
structure.
can't repair the
Replace the
roof if
roof.
he's ordered to tear it down.
Do we have any pictures of it?
So what do you?
I have no problem.
The last meeting when there was a finding, the inspector has some?
Yes, you can see the picture.
Yeah, I remember.
I have no problem replacing the roof.
Okay.
Trying to save the structure on his.
How much time do you think you need, sir?
Structural issue.
Just give me a couple of months so I can get the
Sorry.
permit and everything.
It's
63
a
days?
structural issue. For that one, you must
That's fine,
take care of that one as soon as possible.
How's the city feel about 63-day extension?
I would like to have 35
35,
because
okay.
60
Well, I'll entertain a
days is a
motion.
lot.
I'll make a motion to,
Could I just make one more suggestion, if I could, maybe with a mandatory reappearance, perhaps, because certainly within that initial month,
right,
he could get in a permit application, and then we could hear the status in a month's time to hear what the progress
right,
is.
which is why I was just gonna move for the 35 days. Because it has been some time and we're coming up on hurricane season, so if this work isn't done in the next few months, which is a challenge to get work done in a short period of
Can I
time.
have a question first? How long have you owned this?
I bought it in 2015 from the Hill family.
When?
In 2015, I bought it from the Hill family.
7 years.
Yes,
So it's been unattended for some time.
yes.
What is your immediate future
We
plan?
had, I had architects. I spent $20,000 architects, site surveys, because it was going to be a lounge restaurant to add on to my NYSW Lounge downtown.
Any
But
permits
COVID changed all
applied for?
that.
Any permits applied for before this?
No, we had conceptual drawing. We've been working with the city, so it's all over the place. It's just an idea that I had that I wanted to save the building.
I'd get something done quickly. Go ahead, Michael.
I got a motion for 35 days by Michael. Do I have a second on that?
A second.
Okay, a motion by Michael, second by Justin. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Okay, 35 days. We'll see you back here in 35 days. That's your first extension, so get something done in 35 days, and if you need more time, we may give it to you.
Thank you so much.
But get something done. Thank you, sir.
Our next case is on page 6. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 916 Northwest 3rd Avenue, owner 916 Northwest 3rd Avenue LLC, case number BE 211-00212. This case was first heard on 2/22/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $100 per day, order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 3/2/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not comply. No permit issue for building alteration and electrical and mechanical. I will let the respondent to speak.
Go ahead, ma'am. State your name and your relation to the
Good
property.
morning. My name is Rahima Golding, and I'm the property manager for 916 Northwest 3rd Avenue.
Okay.
We did obtain a permit for the electrical, which was the main issue. And unfortunately, we have an electrician that is not as dependable as we had expected him to be. But as of this morning, he was supposed to be finishing up the job.
Okay. Okay, so they got an electrical permit. Is that accurate, Joseph?
Sorry, electrical, it was issue, it was my mistake. It's the mechanical and the alteration.
How does the city feel about
I will agree with 35 days extension.
5-day extension?
Yeah.
You okay with the 35-day extension, ma'am?
I would ask for 60 because it takes time to get a permit. I've got to get our contractors in order, and I've got to provide plans as well.
Okay, I
There
got
are
the,
people living there in very bad condition. I think 35 days it will be okay.
The ACs work. The electrical is what the life safety issues were, which we've already obtained the permit, and the work should be completed this morning. So I just ask that we get at least 60 days to obtain permits and get the work done.
okay, I got a request by the city for 35 days. I got a request from the owner for 63 days, and I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion. 63 days extension.
I second.
Terry moved for a 63-day extension, and William second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? I oppose. But it carried, so it is what it is. 63 days.
Get it done.
Thank you. Will do.
Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Our next case is on page 6. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 1501 Northwest 5th Street, owner Tommy Bolden, case number BE 211-10057. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This case was first heard on 2/22/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $50 per day, order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property on 3/2/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not complying. No permit issue for building windows. I will let the respondent to speak.
Go ahead, sir.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Tommy Bolden.
Hey, Tommy.
What happened to the property was a gentleman ran into the building, and my contractor was doing work to a window and plus putting doors and windows in. And I guess he had a permit, a general permit for the stuff he was doing. And we kept going back and forth because we thought it was the window and doors that he installed. And I went down there personally to the office on his office, Mr. Jose's office, to find out what the problem was. The problem was other windows. Now, I So once I found out what the problem was, we did apply for permits from the city, and I sent some information.
How much time do you think you need, sir?
Pardon me?
How much time do you think you need to come
Well,
out?
I'm waiting on the city to provide the permits. I'm estimating
35
60 to 90 days. It's on, he's saying it's not one. I just left
It's,
his
uh,
office.
The permit
yesterday.
is not issue, it's in process. And I think in 35 days, it will be okay with you.
One's applied for is what you're saying. Is there, he
Sorry?
applied for a permit.
I
Is
need
that-
more time, 35. I got, because
The
I don't
permit
mean
is
to be
in
rude.
process. The permit is in process. For that one, I think 35 days is really okay.
Okay. Well,
Just to get the permit, not to get the work.
this
Okay, yeah, because I can't control the city.
would be your first extension. So if something happens in 35 days and you got to come back here and explain to us that you either got the permit or you're working on it, you'll be all right. All right. So I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion. 35-day extension.
Here's moving for a 35-day extension. Do I have a second? I got a second by Justin. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. 35 days. Get something done in 35 days. You'll be all right.
All right, thank you, guys.
Next case.
Our next case is on page 5. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 403 Southwest 11th Ave. Owner Zachary G. Heisner, case number BE 211-00138. This case was first heard 2/22/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property 2/25/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
I think everyone needs to be sworn in. There's other people back there too.
I checked in at the table, yeah. Yes. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not complied. No permit issue for building fence. I would like to let the respondent to speak.
I don't have the permit or the work completed. I was here 30.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Zach Heisner.
Hey, Zach.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. So what do you want?
I mean, I'd like to get a 30-day extension. I thought I'd be able to get someone out there to check the plans that I put together. It's about 35 feet of fence that I completed. I was about 90% of the way through.
So you think if you got a 35-day extension, you'll get something done?
I think I'll be good. Last time I was here, I didn't really anticipate being on the road for.
Okay, well, you didn't, this will be the first extension granted if we give it.
We agree with the 35 days extension.
You have no problem with that?
No, it's
I'll
okay.
entertain a motion.
Make a motion. 35-day extension.
I got a motion by Terry for a 35-day extension. I got a second by Justin. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Did you want to say something?
Thank you, everyone.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Our next case is on page 3. Excuse me, Chief George Oliva, property address 200 Southwest 9th Street, 1-6. Owner, Train 200 LLC, case number CE 21050843. This case was first heard on 1/25/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $100 per day, order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property 2/25/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
What's the page?
3.
Thank you.
Good morning, Co-Board. Inspector Suarez presented for Chief Oliva. This case was first heard on January 25th, 2022, where 56 days was granted. There was 4 permits that were supposed to be issued. 2 were issued yesterday, and 2 are still awaiting permit issuance. City is requesting maybe we give some more time.
How much?
63 days.
63 days. Property owner, what's your name?
My name's Harold Lovell.
And what's your relation to the property?
I'm the owner.
Harold, do you have any problem with a 63-day extension?
No, I don't need, the second set of permits are ready, except they have to renew their insurance with the city.
I understand that, yeah.
Okay, I'm just, yeah.
Stop or you lose the 63 back to 35.
Yeah, less is more.
I'll go for all I can get.
I,
Okay.
I think this case is gonna be closed by the end of the week anyway,
Yes.
so.
I'll entertain a
I
motion.
move for a 63-day extension.
Second.
I got a motion by William, a second by Chris. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you, Colbert.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Next one.
Our next case is on page 4. Inspector Jorge Martinez, property address 417 Southeast 16th Street. Owner Edward Sherburne W. Revocable Trust, Edward W. Sherburne Trustee. Case number BE 200800069. This case was first heard on 4/27/21 to comply by 9/28/21. One section at $25 per day, order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property 3/1/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22. There are 2 extensions noted.
Inspector Martinez updating case on behalf of the city, case number and address as read. Case is not in compliance, permit application for the kitchen is missing. City is requesting for case to come back as a Massey.
Massey, okay. State your name, sir,
Edward Sherburne.
and what's your relation to the property, Edward? Okay, what do you have to say? The city's saying that they don't want to give you no extension, so what do you want to do?
I don't understand what he said.
The city is not recommending to grant you an extension
Yes,
because
they are. Or
nothing has happened.
something has happened.
Nothing has
What
happened.
do you want?
I really don't know because my attorney who's handling this refused to come. So I don't have any representation. And this has been going on for a year. I've been having problems.
Who's your attorney?
The attorney I had, Ted Galatis, his name is. I spoke to him.
Ted Galatis.
Excuse me. I talked to him on the telephone when I got some information, and he said he's too busy. He says, so I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And he said, Joe, you take care of it, and that's where I am now. I spoke to my neighbor who was attorney, and he said that I have to come myself. So I'm here, but the reason that I'm here is because of the very unusual incident that happened. And this had to do with my roof leaking, and the tenant reported me to the thing for the roof leaking, and incidentally, my tenant hadn't paid any rent since the first of last year, and I have not collected any money. I'm here because I have to make a decision, and I don't know. I'm trying to fix the house. It's a terrible, hideous story, and I don't think I should take up that much time in the court. But the people, I was subjected to a lot of difficult times. I didn't realize this is my first house that I bought, and I bought it because it's behind me. My money in the bank doesn't give me anything, so I offered to buy their house, and they were willing to sell me the house. I thought that was wonderful, and I became a homeowner. I'm always a homeowner, but a landlord. I didn't know the things that should happen. The attorney was, my wife's worked for a lawyer's office for 30 years, and she took they were all over 65, and they decided they had to get some younger people in. And this particular man was a younger man, and my wife thought he was a good boy and tried to help him.
Right.
Well, that didn't work out too well, and they didn't hire him.
Okay,
So,
so do you think if we gave you a little bit more time, you could get something done?
the thing I would like to know, and if I have to decide, is whether I should sell the house because it's a year now.
Well, listen, we don't recommend, we don't give recommendations on whether you should sell or not. We're here because there was a violation. We found that there was a violation and nothing's been done. So the question is, should we send it for a hearing where we're gonna impose a fine against you, or should we give you more time? The question is, if we give you more time, can you get something done so I don't see you back here again?
Yes, I have a new man, the original person that came from the company.
Board?
I have George Martinez. I just got him, and I
Who is
haven't
he?
met him.
You sound like the inspector.
Oh, okay.
It used to be Alexander Morris case, now it's William Martinez.
Yes, I would
remember
like
this
to meet
case.
the gentleman.
It was an
Yes,
issue with your roof, and you had some issue with your plumbing related to your kitchen
it's
cabinet.
a horror story. I
And
don't
there was a
understand.
screw in the pipe that came out and wet the whole thing. Yeah, it's been going on a while, so you need to really hire somebody to do the work in your home. And have you done that?
I have done the work.
No, you need to hire somebody. Apparently, you're not capable of.
No, I didn't hire somebody.
You need to. You have to hire somebody.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, that's what's been delaying the process.
That's what's delaying the
Yeah.
process.
So you're at the point where either you're gonna sell the house or you're gonna hire somebody, but either way, we're gonna move ahead with this case.
I would like
So-
to do that.
So how much time do you need to resolve that?
How's that, 30 days?
Board, the city will request 63 days extension right now.
All right.
I would be perfectly honest.
Willing to make a motion for, was it 35 day?
63.
Oh, 63-day extension.
I second.
I got a motion for a 63-day extension, a second by William. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, I oppose. But I'm over.
Yes.
Talk to your,
Can I speak to the gentleman?
yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
Can I go? No, I don't hear.
He will give you some.
Thank you very much.
should-
Good luck, good luck. Now, get something done, all right?
Yes.
All right, next case.
Our next case is on page 2. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 3448 Southwest 22nd Street. Owner Paulina Quadrado and Raul Valadares. Case number BE 211-20017. This is a new business case. Notice posted at the property on 2/22/22. Posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
We have anyone here for this? Okay, what do you got?
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. This case was opened in December 7, 2021. I inspect the property and found new windows, new fence, and gates. Also gravel in the swell area. Looking online, I found information for a new kitchen and bathrooms. Inspection report was mailed out in December 7, 2021. Final notice was mailed out in January 7, 2022, and notice of hearing was mailed out on February 14, 2022. The property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under Section 105.5, work without permit. The city is requesting 63 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
Okay, sir, state your name, please, and your relation to the property.
I'm represent the owner,
What's your name?
Christian Gonzalez.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Sorry, I'm not hearing you.
What do you have to say?
I need some more day because I started with full permit.
Okay.
Now ready. And,
Well, this is a new case, so we're gonna either find a violation or not a violation. Do you admit that there was work without permits here?
yes, it's started the last week, the permit.
Okay, so you're gonna apply for permits now? is
Yes,
that-
yes,
You think 63 days will be enough time?
I think yes.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we find for the city and the violation exists as alleged, and we order the property owners to come into compliance of 63 days, 5/24/2022, or a fine of $25 per day per violation be imposed and recorded.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Justin. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. All right, you got 63 days. Let's get it done, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Next case.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just need a 5-minute break. I don't use it.
That's fine.
Thank you.
We're gonna take 5 minutes.
5-minute
and we'll be
recess.
back.
Okay.
Do we have any more respondents?
No, that's it. Yep, that's it.
So
Moving back to page 1.
the attorney's free to go.
Oh,
Sir?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when the respondents are done. Yeah.
With no respondents, you're free to go. It's up to you. You can stay. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, come on, stay.
Okay.
Okay, moving back to page 1, Inspector Jorge Martinez, property address 3121 Northeast 51st Street. Owner Heritage Landings Association, Inc., case number BE 2108-0101. Notice posted at the property on 3/2/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/2022.
Inspector Martinez for the city, presenting case number and address as read. This building has been illegally altered and construction work illegally performed without obtaining the required permits in the following manner, but not limited to: service door at building 3031 Northeast 51st Street, service door at 3121 Northeast 51st Street, service door at the building at 3111 Northeast 51st Street. We're asking the board to find that a violation exists and to grant the property owner 35 days to come into compliance or a fine of $50 per day thereafter.
I move that we find for the city and the violation exists as alleged, and that we order the property owner to come in compliance of 35 days or the amount of $50 per day per violation be imposed and recorded.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Terry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Next case.
Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 496 West Melrose Circle. Case number BE 2109-0001. Owner Soroa E. Dennis. Notice posted at the property on 2/25/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. This case was opened in September 30, 2021. I inspected the property and found a new structure in the back of the yard and a new aluminum fence. Inspection report was mailed out on September 30, 2021. Final notice was mailed out in October 29, 2021. Notice of hearing was mailed out on February 14, 2022. The property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under Section 105.5, work without permit. The city requesting 35 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
So that we find for the city and the violation exists as alleged, and then we order the property owner to come in compliance by 35 days or a fine of $25 per day per violation be imposed.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, second by William. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Next case.
Thank you.
Page 2, property address. Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 1495 Southwest 28th Ave. Case number BE 211-20002. Owner Omar Adolfo Cordero, Ashley Blair Tamaru. Notice posted at the property on 2/25/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presented the case as read. The case was opened December 7, 2021. I inspected the property and found aluminum fence and gate. Inspection report was mailed out on September 15, 2021. Final notice was mailed out in January 7, 2022, and notice of hearing was mailed out on February 14, 2022. This property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under Section 105.5, work without permit. The city is requesting 35 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
I move that we find for the city and the violation exists as alleged, and then we order the property owner to come in compliance by 35 days or a fine of $25 per day per violation be imposed.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, second by William. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Next case.
Moving over to page 3, at the bottom, property address 92 Hendricks Isle, owner Sunray One LLC, Inspector Alejandro Del Rio. Case number BE 211-10145. This case was first heard 12522 to comply by 3222. One section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied. Notice posted at the property 22522. Posted at City Hall 3822.
Building Inspector Alejandro Del Rio, updating case as read. Permit has been issued, but the repairs haven't been completed. I'm recommending a 63-day extension.
Final motion is 63 days.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, second by William. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. 63 days. Next case.
Page 4, Inspector Jorge Martinez, property address 2160 Southwest 16th Court, owner Tamara Sue Esquivel, case number BE 210702888. Notice posted at, notice posted at the property 3122, posted at City Hall 3822. This case was first heard 12522 to comply by 32222. One section at $50 per day, order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Martinez updating case on behalf of the city, case number and address as read. Case is not in compliance. Permit is in plan review, awaiting for corrections since 2/2/2022. City requesting for case to come back as a Massey.
I'll entertain a motion.
Wait, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? So it's before the city since you said 222
No, 2/2/2022.
to 222. So it's before the I don't understand it. The timing seems kind of weird. Can you just repeat what you just said?
Okay, the permit is in plan review and is awaiting for corrections since 2/2/2022.
It's waiting for corrections
Yeah.
from them.
So we've gone over 30 days and no corrections.
Well, again,
Gave comments.
submitted in January of this year.
Right.
And so they got comments relatively quickly, and they're in the midst of responding. It's a busy time, and I don't think it's unreasonable to give them continued time.
Have you been in contact with them at all? They haven't tried to, or you haven't tried to contact them?
No, I left a message.
Do we know the extent of the comments on the review?
No.
I'll entertain a motion.
What was your recommendation?
To
Massey.
come back as a Massey.
I'll make a motion to, is it 35 days to the next hearing?
Yes.
I'll go along with that. Second.
I got a motion by Michael, a second by William for 35 days. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, I oppose. So it carried 35 days. Next case.
Property address 2251 Northwest 29th Terrace, owner Royal 3 Holdings LLC, case number BE 21090173. Notice posted at the property 3122, posted at City Hall 3822. This case was first heard on 12522 to comply by 32222. One section at $25 per day, order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Martinez updating case on behalf of the city, case number and address as read. A case is not in compliance. No permit application for the accessory structure. City is requesting for case to come back as a Massey.
So you're saying there is no permit at all
No,
and not even applied for?
no.
Have you talked to them?
They left a message for me. I left a message for them. They haven't returned the call.
When was that?
1 week and a half ago.
My question, what's an accessory structure?
It's a building. That's like a big shed.
Detached structure.
City's recommending a Massey. I'll entertain a motion. Hearing, go ahead.
Extension of 35 days.
I got Chris moving for a 35-day extension. Anyone second?
Second.
Second by Terry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, I oppose.
I oppose.
So 2 people oppose and 4 people vote for yes. Is that right?
Should have opposed the other one.
All right, so it's 4-2. 35 days.
So it's 35 days?
Yeah, 35 days.
Okay. Page 5, Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 2765 Southwest 8th Street. Owner Octavia G. Mendez, homestead exempted. Dealey E. Vicente, homestead exempted, and all others. Case number BE 21070113. Notice posted at property on 2/25/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22. This case was first heard 1/25/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not compliant. No permit issue for building roof. City is recommending 35-day extension to comply.
You're recommending a 35-day extension?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a,
There are other permit issue already, is pending the roof only.
okay, I got a request for a 35-day extension of the city.
Second. I'll second it.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Michael. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Next one.
Thank you.
Moving on to page 8. It's a hearing to impose fines. Property address, Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 2901 Northwest 18th Street, owner Broward Multifamily LLC, case number BE 21050059. This case was first heard 11/23/21 to comply by 1/25/22. One section at $250 per day. Order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $6,750, which continues to accrue. One extension noted.
I agree. Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not compliant. The city is requesting impose the fines.
Okay, I have a request from the city to impose fines. Do I have a motion?
I move that we find that the violations were not complied with by the date ordered, and therefore that we impose a fine of $6,750 per section violation as stated in the first order and continue to accrue.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Justin. All in favor say aye. Aye. I'm sorry, second by Terry. Sorry, Terry. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. Next case.
Property address 2450 Northwest 31st Ave. Case number CE 21030793. Owner Ivatny and Anthony L. Lowe. Notice posted at the property 3/2/22, posted at City Hall 3/8/22. This case was first heard on 9/28/21 to comply by 11/23/21. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $1,550, which continues to accrue. There are two extensions noted.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not compliant. No permit issue for building accessory. City is requesting 35-day extension to comply.
I have a motion for a 35-day extension.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Terry, or second by Justin. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. 35-day extension.
Thank you.
Next and last case.
Inspector Alejandro Del Rio, property address 1740 Northeast 49th Street. Owner Anna Nettabid. Case number CE 2002082. This case was first heard on 1/26/21 to comply by 4/27/21. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Building Inspector Alejandro Del Rio, updating case as read. Case is not comply. Owners keep dragging their feet to do what they need to do. They don't contact me for any information. I'm asking for the
63 days.
That's the gentleman that is sick.
What's the city asking?
Still, the owner contacted the city recently saying that he is having a medical procedure and requested some additional time. So we are gonna
You're requesting
propose a
63
63
days?
days.
Okay, I got a request by the city to grant us another 63-day extension. Do I have a motion?
I have a motion for a 63-day extension.
Second.
I got a motion by Chris, a second by Terry. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. All right.
Okay, at this time, we would like to have all the cases that are listed on page 10 into the record as closed.
I have a motion on page 10, all of the items in here that are recorded and closed be recorded, whatever.
I got a motion by Chris, not sure what the motion is, but I got it.
Page 10.
Page
I
10.
got a
Second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. How about the minutes?
Yes, the minutes from February 22nd, 2022.
I'll move to approve the minutes from February 22nd.
Second.
I got a motion by Michael, a second by Terry. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, hearing none, motion carries. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, we're adjourned.
22nd, 2022, Code Enforcement Board hearing. Thank you.